All right, turning to weather now, and I don't want to worry you all, but since I've started, I've only heard Thomas say the word massive weather system once, and that is today. And I know, Thomas, you've been talking about this kind of all week now for Thursday and Friday, but tonight, though, seems fine.
Yeah, and actually, you can even go back to last week when I was looking at those long-term outlooks.
Yes.
But when I say massive, I really mean the scale of the weather system. It's a large weather system, not necessarily the most snow ever or the most rain ever. Literally just scale. It's going to be a large weather system. We start with the water vapor imagery and the jet stream labeled on top of this, and it's this little kink in the jet stream right here nearby the Aleutian Islands in Alaska, close to the international date line. It's got a long ways before it gets to the Pacific Northwest, but it is aimed right at us, and the computer models have been very consistent into pushing that into the area. So let's take you to one of these computer models. This is on Friday, about midday hours on Friday. Low pressure area developing and strengthening as it just slams into the Pacific Northwest. And again, when I say massive, just look at all the precipitation that is associated with that. You see the green and the blue, the rain and snow respectively. But with this low pressure area moving at a more northerly track like the European model and our in-house computer model, this ends up being a bit more rain during the day for Spokane on Friday. More rain during the day on Friday, but still mountain snowfall, of course. However, a different computer model, the GFS, is a bit more southerly. And the farther south this goes, the more likely it stays as snow. However, that's not the direction that our computer models are going. In fact, this model is starting to trend more northward. So it's getting a bit more likely that Thursday night will start with snow. And then in most areas like Spokane, it's going to transition over to rain, save for some areas in North Idaho. We do have very high confidence for mountain snow. The Cascades getting 1 to 3 feet of snow on Friday, and very windy conditions both Friday, especially Friday night and into Saturday. Some wind gusts already projected between 50 or even 60 miles per hour. Very windy conditions. Medium confidence for how much snow on Thursday night, and the Friday precipitation looks like it's going to transition to rain, but a very fine line. When we look at snow just Thursday night and into Friday morning, and I cut it off there, about 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 inches of snow respectively, as you can see the cities across here. Now in the day on Friday, I think some areas, especially in the panhandle of Idaho, probably see more snow. Meanwhile, areas close to Spokane probably transition over to rain. Some of that snow already goes to melt. So you can see how that gets so complicated even to the day on Friday. And of course, the Cascades are just going to get blasted with snowfall. Realize that if you are traveling over any of the mountain passes, Friday is going to be a very nasty day, both over the Cascades as well as Lookout Pass. Look at the big picture for the Pacific Northwest where you see these pink shades. That could easily be 3 feet of snow, but of course the mountain snow, as we're tracking a bit of snow, a couple inches for Thursday night. Most of that changes over the rain. I think the big picture for that is because our temperatures are going to be in the 40s during the day. Easily warm enough that most of that precipitation is rain.